You were not assembled on an assembly line, you were formed in a furnace. Before you had language for pain, the potter already had purpose for pressure. The heat that made you question everything did not unmake you, it revealed you. The God who walks in fire with friends refused to leave you to the temperature of your enemies. He stayed, he spoke, he shaped, and what looked like ruin became refinement. I speak to the places in you that learn to brace for the next blow. You no longer have to live flinching. The flame that frightened you will not consume you. It will consume what was never meant to travel with you. Dross must melt so gold can breathe. The accusations you inhaled in the smoke will exhale now as praise. You will stop interpreting heat as abandonment and start recognizing it as craftsmanship. You are not a collection of fractures. You are a testimony of tensile strength. The quenching that followed the blaze sealed something in you that cheap peace never could. You know the name of God in the night, and daylight will not make you forget it. Because you suffered, you will be gentle. Because you were held, you will be fearless. You will not waste your scars. You will weaponize them as stories that set other captives free. I declare an end to the lie that time erased your calling. Time tempered your calling. The calendar did not cancel you, it cured you of hurry. The schedule tried to shrink your soul. Sabbath made it spacious again. You will no longer measure your worth by how fast you escape discomfort. You will measure it by how faithfully you remain with God until the work is done. Let the coal in your spirit receive breath. The bellows of the Spirit are on you. He is not scolding your smoke. He is fanning your flame. The heat you feared will become the warmth others gather around. Many will come shivering with questions, and your life will be an honest hearth where answers are not slogans, but presence. I bless your mind with holy clarity. The furnace ended the fog. Confusion no longer gets to rent space without paying rent. The word rises like a pillar inside you. You will not chase noise, you will follow a voice. And that voice, steady and low, will call you by the new name you won in the fire. Tested, true, trusted. Your vocabulary is changing. Fences become edges of mission. Delays become disciplines. Setbacks become setups for a different route where goodness was already waiting. You will speak over yourself with dignity. You will speak over others with hope. Your tongue will no longer partner with despair. It will partner with the God who makes deserts into gardens. I call your memory to testify correctly. Do not memorialize the flames and forget the fourth man who stood with you. Do not curate a museum of what went wrong and miss the altar of what God made right. Stack stones, tell the stories, hand the receipts of mercy to your children so they can pay their giants in full with your testimony. You learned in heat what comfort could not teach: courage without cruelty, truth without theater, tenderness without timidity. You now carry a temperature that calms rooms. Meetings will stop panting when you arrive. Families will breathe when you speak. Not because you are dramatic, but because you are steady. You have become a safe furnace, hot with love, anchored with character. This is not the season of spectacle. This is the season of steady flame. The kingdom is not allergic to ordinary. The king hides in chores and commutes, in spreadsheets and school drop-offs. You will discover miracles tucked into the mundane because you finally stopped demanding a stage and started stewarding a stove. The house cooks better than the fireworks show. Let your hands remember their commission. They once shook, now they heal. They once tallied losses, now they count testimonies. They will carry bread to the hungry, blueprints to the builders, letters to the estranged. The same Spirit who hovered over chaos hovers over your workbench. You will make things that matter and fix things that failed. I bless your feet for paths that do not make sense to spectators. You will step over snares you used to trip on and walk through storms that used to stop you. You will move at the speed of obedience, not anxiety. Peace will arrive early and leave late wherever you go. You will not sprint to impress, nor stall to avoid. Rhythm will replace reaction. You will not waste breath on self-cursing. No more. I always fail, or I am too late. Those are lies forged by fear. Replace them with I am beloved. I am being transformed. I am strengthened with might in the inner person. Speak like someone who has seen the inside of a furnace and the face of a friend. Bless your own name the way God does until shame loses jurisdiction. To the relationships strained by your survival, I pronounce repair. Your apology will be swift, your forgiveness thorough. You will not weaponize your wounds. You will not worship your boundaries. You will build gates, not walls, gates that open for honor and close to manipulation. Around your table, stories will become sacraments and laughter will become liturgy. The leader in you is rising without swagger. Authority now looks like service with a spine. Plans will bow to purpose. Budgets will bow to generosity. Visibility will bow to obedience. You will steward influence like a borrowed tool and return it sharper than you found it. People will feel safer under your shade because the fire taught you how to carry heat without burning the fragile. I speak order over your inner weather. The barometer will no longer be set by headlines or group chats. Gratitude will regulate your climate. Worship will be your warfare. Testimony will set your forecast. When worry tries to whip the winds, you will stand still until the gust bows to peace. Your calm will be contagious. You will stop negotiating with mountains. You will speak to them. Not because you are loud, but because you are aligned. The furnace taught you which words are weighty and which are waste. Your sentences will summon courage in others. Your questions will mine gold. Your silence will sometimes be a scalpel that exposes what chatter tried to hide. I commission you to the margins. Find the priceless in the alleys everyone avoids. Learn names before you offer advice. Listen longer than you lecture. Revival loves to be underestimated. It begins in borrowed rooms with borrowed courage. Carry your steady flame into small places until they sing. To every industry in your city, I declare mercy. Schools will discover patience that survives paperwork. Hospitals will receive wisdom at impossible hours. Shops will practice honesty that feels like fresh air. Officials will choose courage because intercessors carried them in prayer like stretcher bearers carry the wounded. The atmosphere will learn a new word, kindness. If this word confirms what God is rebuilding in you, take a moment now to like, comment, share, and subscribe so this message reaches those who need it. And let us agree together for steady fire across homes, churches, and nations. Your finances will learn mission. Money will not be your master, it will be your messenger. Provision will follow vision. You will sow, save, spend, and share with wisdom. Scarcity will not script your choices, and greed will not edit your convictions. Every ledger will become liturgy, every bill an invitation to trust. I bless your sleep. Night will not be a thief, but a workshop where God restores your courage. Dreams will bring blueprints. Dawn will bring appetite. The first words out of your mouth will set the thermostat to peace, and the day will keep pace with grace. Waking will feel like assignment, not sentence. The temptation to freeze in nostalgia is breaking. You honor what God did. You do not embalm it. The cloud has moved, move with it. New songs are forming, new friendships are knitting, new strategies are drafting in the quiet. Tradition can be a beautiful mantle, but the flame belongs to God. If He says move the hearth, you will move it. I call prodigals to the fire you host. They will arrive smelling like far countries and leave scented with hope. You will wrap them in blankets of blessing before you ask for explanations. You will stay long enough for trust to thaw. When they ask why you waited, you will tell them about the one who kept you warm when everyone left. You will mentor sparks without smothering them. You will shield them from wind, teach them the ways of fuel, and celebrate every honest flare. You will not fear their brightness, nor compete with their warmth. You will be the elder whose nearness makes others brave, and whose counsel smells like smoke, because you have endured nights yourself. Let lament find clean expression. Tears are not rain on the flame when they fall on the altar. God bottles them and turns them into oil. You will weep without accusation and hope without theatrics. Sorrow will not have the last word. It will become soil for a harvest you cannot yet imagine. Your craft, whatever it is, will glow with usefulness. Spreadsheets will become stewardship. Designs will become dignity. Code will become compassion in logic. Sermons will become surgeries that heal rather than performances that impress. The excellence you practice will be intercession in a language your field understands. I break partnership with the counterfeit heat of outrage. Outrage feels like fire, but leaves people cold. You will not trade holy flame for hot takes. You will refuse the addiction to being right at the expense of being loving. Truth and tenderness will dwell together in your mouth like fire and light in a single flame. You will bless names. You will not nickname anyone by their worst day. You will not introduce them by their failure. You will speak to identity until destiny recognizes itself in the mirror of your language. Honor will relocate shame.